64. Yeah, yes. Day 64 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are on the edge. Tomorrow is day 65, which means after that, there are only 300 more days to go. Trying to figure out what's more important. 300 days more left, or only 300 days left, or 299 days left. Trying to figure out if I want to celebrate on tomorrow for day 65, or celebrate on day 66. Big decisions. Yeah. We'll figure that out. Okay, so we left off HTML, CSS. We finished. Remember, the last two sections are lies, because these don't exist. Pro projects. I mean, it is a lot for your however many couple dollars a month or whatever it is. That's a lot of activities. I know there's a lot of content that you do get for operating, but nevertheless, we'll end up at section 6 eventually. We have conquered. We didn't even deal with the mic. I realized that in my setup. I just like dove right into it. You just kind of hit the ground running, I think that's relatively normal. I don't know, that's usually just out of screen, and that's usually just right. That's got to be good. E's good, yes. Maybe a little bit of that. No one knows. No one cares. We are back to Codecademy, out of OBS. Alright, we destroyed section 1 yesterday, and now we are on to section 2. HTML structures using lists. HTML Basics 2. Social networking profile. This could be interesting. There's a high probability that we're only going to do section 1 of lesson 2. Lesson 1 of section 2. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Didn't we click on this? Wasn't it like 18 sections? I know it's easy, so we'll probably just try and power through it, but it stands the potential that we'll make it part of the way through. It's just, I really don't see the need to split this one up. It would just be due to timing on splitting it up, but F that noise, right? Alright. Intro. Party time. Let's continue learning more HTML. You've already covered a lot. How to set up head and body tags, how to make headings, paragraphs, how to add images and links. In this course, we'll take it to the next level. A. Making ordered, non-ordered lists. B. Changing font size, color, and type. C. Changing the background color. And D. Aligning text. And E. The new Legend of Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, is friggin' spectacular. There's actually not an E bullet point there, but there should be. Breath of the Wild has just been pretty much astonishing, in my opinion. So, yeah, we've thrown a handful of hours at that game in the last couple days since it's came out. Yeah. Wow. We're coding instead of playing that right now, so I just want you to realize that. Because after we're done, it's either more playing or sleep, and then back to playing that. But I digress. 16 sections. Let's knock this out. Instructions. Let's get warmed up by adding a title in the head. 2. In the body. Creating paragraph. Using paragraph. Write anything you like. What are we doing? Title? Title and head? Why is there no clicking? See, they've got their... Are they doing 3 spaces? That's not even a full tab anymore? What is that? That's like a I think that's 3. Regular tab. No, that's a full... Okay, that's a full tab. Full tab. It just looked odd. It just looked odd. Title. Title. Meh. Oh, do they not like the title? Oh, yeah, no, that's it. That's a good enough title. Paragraph. Okay, paragraph. I feel like I should put more effort into this. Paragraph 1. There. Very specific. That is accurate. That is very accurate. Indentation is your friend. That is true. Now is a good time to quickly mention indentation. That is the amount each line is spaced from the margin. That's what we were bickering about in the first section, verifying. Okay, indentation is your friend. Now is a good time to quickly mention indentation. That is the amount each line is spaced from the margin. You'll notice that when we place tags inside another tag, we indent them more. This really helps making your code readable. Check out our indentation in the editor to the right. Try to follow this indentation style when you're writing HTML so you don't get confused. Hit save and continue. Topher, what up, man? How's it going? It's Sunday. Yeah. The storm that is known as Monday is upon us. It's right there on the horizon. Less than an hour away. Can you believe it? Brutal. Brutal. Hopefully your Sunday was somewhat enjoyable. Or perhaps this weekend. Today was lackluster, but yeah. This is a side note, so this is HTML Basics 2 for the lesson, so it's pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot going on here. It is rather late, starting after 11. Jesus, is it really almost 11:30? God, I thought it was like 11:04. Huh. Well, more to that point, yeah, this is going to be a shorter stream, so shotgun stream. Quick and dirty. Just how we like it. You'll notice that when we place tags inside of the other tags, we indent them more. Yeah, this is really helpful. Oh, hit save and submit. We already did that. Nice, nice. Started making a new application with React and Node.js today. Pretty good day. Awesome, man. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, what's the next cool language after Java? I mean, I know Java's interesting, but it's also kind of monolithic as far as industry standards go. So, but non-JavaScript, non-colossal language, I think is Ruby in the Codecademy log. That Python and Ruby were the two languages that I was really looking forward to learning how to use. Especially because I have no idea exactly how they functioned or what they were. Like HTML, I kind of knew how that was with the little taggy things, right? It's not too impressive, but I digress. Side note, I took a look at Free Code Camp earlier. The site looks really cool. Python and Ruby are pretty similar. Good times. Yeah, Free Code Camp. I forget who... I guess if you just took a look at it and it looked awesome, then I guess perhaps I didn't hear about Free Code Camp from you. Maybe it was one of the other visitors early on, like within the first probably 10 days, someone who came into the stream was like, hey, check out Free Code Camp if you're just starting to learn. And I did more research, and similar to Codecademy, I want to knock out Codecademy. I also want to knock out all the courses on Free Code Camp, because there was some YouTube interview and like one of the founders had mentioned that no one had completed it. I realized that might not do me any favors. I just think that's interesting. But the point being that I want to get to is that I guess after people do like one project or even a few, usually they get picked up because it's like solving real world projects. So At least that's the understanding that I got. The point is that it sounds like people who go there to learn end up picking up some skills pretty quickly that are effective and actually start doing things with it, whether it's small paid gigs or actual jobs. Apparently you build projects for real nonprofits. That one is, yeah, that. Right? So pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Which is why in the interview he was saying that, you know, when you do a real project like that, they you know, someone usually reaches out to you if they like your work, and so that's why, and then there's no need to continue on through Free Code Camp, but I'm gonna stick with it. At least I think I'm gonna stick with it. Who knows? Things could change. But till then, we continue on through Codecademy. Section 3, right? Ordered lists. Ah, okay, good. Now let's learn how to make ordered lists. An ordered list is simply a list that is numbered like the one below. On line 8, we begin an ordered list with the opening tags OL. Copy that. On lines 9 through 11, we wrap, i.e. surround, each individual item with the list tags. Because each list item is only one line, we put the entire element on one line. Good. 3, because each listed item is only one line. Oh, we put, oh, did they? Oh no, I read 3 twice. 4, on line 13, we finish the ordered list with the closing tag OL. How cool is this? Now we can add ordered lists, the headings, paragraphs thing. Yeah, beautiful. So they already have all that noise. What do we need to do differently? On line 14, this is what we need. On line 14, create an H2 sized, side note, my nose is hella itchy. No one can do anything about that. I just wanted to put that out there to share with the universe. I'm ready to amputate my nose. That's how itchy it is. Don't know why. Get a job in web dev, so stop learning web dev. That logic is a fallacy. Yeah, exactly. Stop learning other languages. That's what I took away from the interview. Web development is a lifetime of learning. Just when you learn something, out come 100 new things to learn. The rabbit hole never ends. Alright. Where instructions. Line 14, in H2 header. List of things I found just okay. Starting on line 15, create an ordered list tag. Let's do the H2 heading. H2. Listo stuff. Very nice. Ordered list. Your ordered list should have 3 items. Copy. You know what? Let's just take their 3. Not that we need to use their examples, but oh, we don't. These are the ones we actually need to move, not the first list. Okay, we will use those as a reference though. Raindrops. Yeah, this is gonna be clouds. Whiskers on a kitten. Oh, that's more than just okay. You know what's less than okay? Loose fur. God. That just sounds weird. Bright oh, because we were just talking about cats, I thought it said bright copper kittens. I never heard of a copper kitten, but that's because we're talking about kettles. Earl Grey. But I love Earl Grey, so why is loose fur lowercase? That's just Maybe we should call it excess fur? Loose fur just sounds wrong. One or more ordered lists. We really think that ordered lists something about something. Wow, did I just totally lost what line I was on. We really think that ordered lists are excellent. Who doesn't love a bit of order? Let's do a bit more practice. If you forget what an ordered list looks like, feel free to look back to the previous section. Stuck, get a hint. Lovely. Ordered list stuff. In the body tag, create an H3 tag. In the body, H3, H3. With the text most annoying TV celebrities. You got it. Earl would be a good name for an all-gray cat. That is a fantastic observation. That is extremely true. I can't stop thinking about that cat named Earl now. Damn. That's a great name. I don't know why that just... It's vibing well. The happy thought. Okay. Don't focus on kitties. Focus on 2. Make an ordered list with the ordered list tag. Yeah, you don't. Copy. Oh. 1 dose flash attack of 3 TV celebrities you find not to your taste. Remember, these go between the list tags. We're just gonna take from down here. It's just easier. It really is. Wow, those are super not tabbed up with where they need to be. Incredibly out of place. For TV hosts we hate. I feel like we're just gonna be putting people on blast. You know, the other thing, I don't really know TV hosts that well. I can think of the channels that I don't really approve of. What is it, like E? All the entertainment news nonsense that makes me want to jump out the friggin' window. Extra. God, is that the same thing? I feel like all of these Hollywood news channels have a stupid exclamation in their name. Maybe not. MTV. Although it stopped being music videos back in the late 80s, early mid-90s, so, you know, it's basically just turned to poison. So yeah, those are 3 things that we don't want on this planet anymore. A little bit about Steven, right? Good. Glad we got that sorted out. Under the list you made, make an H2 tag with the text, top 3 things I can do for Mother's Day. This is a really oddly themed, Codecademy lesson. Give us a list of things give us a list of things you hate and things you want to do better for for the next Mother's Day. Maybe they just put a bunch of ideas in a hat and shook them up, and that's what they pulled out. I remember when MTV was still good. I only got to hear about when MTV was good. Then came the real world. Yeah, that just oozes with disappointment. Top 3 things I can do. Oh, I need to drop that title in there. Wow, and I totally skewed. And they have the period inside the quotes, so I'm gonna keep that. We need to put the header tag back up. Make another ordered list. Da-dum, da-dum, dum. Mother's Day. All the things I want to do would be so much more helpful or easier to achieve if I still lived with her. It'd be hard to make breakfast in bed if you don't live in the same household. Everything we already do is kind of maxing out our Mother's Day potential. Not really slacking, in my opinion, on the Mother's Day game, which makes this kind of hard. I guess that's a good thing for me, but kind of difficult for the activity. Going out for food, we already do either lunch or dinner. Yeesh. You know what, we'll pretend that we're worse than we are. Not worse, just, you know, we don't have the time to invest into it. I don't know who doesn't have the time. Definitely make time for Mother's Day, but pro tips for people that say, oh god, let's we'll pretend we still live at home. We'll go back in time. Breakfast in bed. Or not throwing the cat out the window. Yeah, or just keep knocking stuff off the desk. That's cool. We weren't using that anyways. Oh god. Love the cat, love the cat, love the cat. Let her live. It's alright. She's gonna go away. She'll be gone in just a couple seconds. She's gone. See that? See that? You can smell the frustration. Breakfast. In bed. Flowers. And, I don't know how to word that she doesn't need all chores will be dealt. That one's no fun. That one's no one. What's Topher get? Say Happy Mother's Day. Expand upon that. Giant Happy Mother's Day sign. In the front yard. Oh god. Perfect. Thank you for the hint, Topher. That works. That completes our list of 3. Beautiful. Beautiful. Although, this seems like we don't have a giant. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We're good. We're gonna leave the giant billboard of love out front. Unordered lists. We just learned how to make ordered lists, but what if the order doesn't matter? Something about bullet points, tacos, unordered list, still list items. Does this look familiar? First we open with unordered, then we're doing list things, then we close it. Unordered nonsense. In your body tags, create an H1 tag. Shower thoughts? Oh, random thoughts. Body. That's good. H1. Copy. Thinking of randos. Finally create an unordered list with the UL tags. We'll type out the nonsense. UL. Beautiful. Beautiful. Listy McListerson. How many things did they want? 3? The last 2 activities have all been 3, so I can only assume. Unordered lists containing 4 random thoughts. Ooh, this is a challenge. This is very Alice in Wonderland. Think of 3 random things a day. Is it 3? Maybe it's 7. Possibly 6? I don't recall. The point is, in Alice in Wonderland, maybe it was through the looking glass? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Random things. Turtle with a turtle's body with a lion's head. Not quite original, but always fun. Owlbear. D&D, if I'm not mistaken. What else? What else? Dum 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 dum. Dee 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 dee. Well, now I'm thinking of the Tin Man. Ah, you know what? We saw on Instagram, Mr. Reynolds. He did the what was it? He did Wolverine, but as the Tin Man. That was interesting. Wow, we're really drawing a blank. Oh, God. Alright. Don't know how this came to mind, but... So... Meatloaf? Alright. On Big Bang Theory, Sheldon doesn't... Sheldon doesn't like the fact that it's just generic meatloaf. Could be any meat. So Amy, his girlfriend, makes him beef loaf. That way he can identify what is exactly inside the meatloaf. Oh, God. So ridiculous. Okay, and my favorite, single color Rubik's Cube. 6 sides of 1 color. Everyone's a winner, every time. Is that how you spell Rubik's Cube? Is it Rubik? Rubik's? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Rubik's versus... Pretty sure it's... Rubik's. Checking on my phone. Rubicon. Ah, it's a K. All very, very wrong. It is a K. Four things down. Oh, God, we forgot the closing paragraph tags inside the body. Did we, though? Under your H1 tag, create a paragraph using... describes the list. Am I just dropping in a random paragraph? List of randomness. Oh, I forgot to close it. I forgot to close it. We were rushing. My bad. My bad. Lists inside a list. So you've made ordered lists and unordered lists. Top work. What if you have an ordered list, but each item in the ordered list has an unordered list nested in it? Nested simply means inside the list. The editor has a small example of this. Hit save and submit. See what the results look like. Remember, you've been nesting tags already. When you nest tags, the last tag you open is the first one you close. Here's an example. Unordered list, tacos. On line 1, create an unordered list. Your unordered list should have two favorites. Should have two items, favorite boy's name, favorite girl's name. Under each item of the ordered list, create an ordered list. Use ordered list to specify your favorite 3 boys' names and your favorite 3 girls' names. Use the sample nested lists above as examples. How to do this. Nested list. We have an ordered list, dad's interests, unordered list, mom's. Oh, we're nesting the lists. I gotcha. We have an ordered list in general, which means it will be 1 and 2. We have master level bullet points, dad's interests and mom's interests, and under each of those are unordered lists, which are bullet points, football and knitting, eating, football, and skydiving. Nice, nice. Okay. On line 21. Create an ordered list. No, create an unordered list. Your unordered list should have 2 items, favorite boy's name and girl's name. Under each unordered list, create an ordered. So we're doing we're doing the reverse of this. Use your ordered list to specify favorite boy's name, 3 favorite girls' names. Use the sample nested lists above as an example. Blankety, 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 blank. Start off by using this. Close that, close this. No, you should not close your list tags before you open or close. What's their note? You should not close your list before you open and close your ordered list. I think they're just saying don't exceed the closed ordered or unordered, but that seems kind of obvious. I'm not sure what they're trying to say there. Irrelevant. We are going to take this because, frankly, I just don't really want to type out the nonsense. Although, I don't know how I feel about this. 1, 2, 3. The hell is that? I don't think you dudes can see it. I'm going to copy this noise. Frankly, this looks dumb. I think it's the right idea. This is from the hint section. I was just going to copy this and then change all the O's to U's and the U's to O's, which isn't terrible. And then add an extra list bullet point. But this already has the right idea, kind of. You know what? We'll doctor this up a bit. Okay. 3 names. Ordered, second list. Blah. There we go. That should be good. Now, we need the list names. Favorite boy name and girl's name. Favorite boys' names. followed by favorite girls' names. We're going to get rid of the period, even though they had it in the quotes. That last one was just more for grammatical things, because it's at the end of the sentence and inside of the quote, like it should be. So, boys' names. That is a hard one. I don't know if these are necessarily 1, 2, 3. You've got... This is really hard. Let's change this to video game character names. That'll be a lot easier. Link. Mario. Fox. Ta-da! We've got... Samus. Zelda. Oh, that's difficult. Peach. Onwards. Making comments. We've covered a lot about lists. Let's change gears, do some styling. If you recall, HTML is the skeleton of the web page. CSS lets you give the skeleton some skin and makeup, but it's possible to do some inline CSS. This simply means we can do some styling in our HTML file without worrying about the separate CSS file. We'll learn about this because it will make learning CSS a lot easier. Before we dive into fonts, it's important to learn about making comments. You can include little notes in your HTML code that the browser won't display, but will be in your code, what will be in the code to help you remember why you did certain things. 1. Comments start with the caret, exclamation, hyphen, hyphen, and end with hyphen, hyphen, caret. This is an example of a comment. Make the text on 1 into a comment. Leave the text on 3 alone. Arrow, exclamation, hyphen, hyphen, spacity, space, spacity, space, hyphen, hyphen, caret. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Font size. Recall paragraphs. Opening and closing tags. We can give tags more instructions by including attributes in the opening tags. An attribute is simply a characteristic or some description of the content in the element. You saw this, source, an image, an href, an A. Let's change the size of text. We use the style attribute. We make it equal to font size, followed by a colon, size you want, end it with px, short for pixels. For example, p-style, so paragraph style equals font size, colon, 12 pixels. And that's the opening. That's within the opening tag. On line 7, make text size 10 pixels. 10. 20, 40. If you're having trouble with font sizes, reset your browser, zoom in, Command 0 or Control 0. Yeah, fun. That's hot. Okay. What is all this? What is all that? Why does that look awful? Make sure you do not nest your paragraph tag. Oh, yeah. Why would they do that? Why would they give... frustrating. Well, we'll open it up to keep the instructions high, but... Okay. P style equals P style equals quotes, font size, colon, space, px, copy, boom, we need 10, 20, 40. Save and submit. Hot damn. 9. Font color. What is awesome about the style attribute is that we use it a lot. We can use it with many different tags, not just P. Now let's change the colors of our text in the headings. To change the color of the text, simply add the style attribute in the opening tag, then make the style equal to color blue, or whatever color you like. For example, H2 style color red. What if you want to change the color and the size of the text? Simple, just add a semicolon between each bit. Style, color, green, semicolon, font size, 12 pixels. A full list of available colors can be found here. Not type something like this. H2, nest another H2 style green, no stacking. Time to get going. Gotta work in 6 hours. Hell yeah. Night Topher. Best of luck sleeping. That's in regards to the sleep issue. But yeah, good times. Always good to have you. I will catch you later. Instructions. If you incorrectly nest the tags like that, your code will not pass. You shall not pass. Very Gandalf the Grey. Lord of the Rings? Yeah. Alright, instructions. Change the heading color to green and its size to 16 pixels. I'm trying to think if I just want to grab this. You know what? Since it's already green, I am going to just grab that. Okay, the heading style, header. Oh, you know what? They probably meant H1. You know, that makes more sense. And they wanted 16. Big head. 2. Change the color of the first paragraph to violet. Change the color of the second paragraph to red and its font size to 10. Change the color of the first paragraph to violet. Style color green. Copy. Violet. And change the color of the second paragraph to red and its font size to 10. We're going to steal this guy again. And red. Nice. Save and submit. Beautiful. 10 out of 16. We are on fire. Rolling. Font family. We've covered font colors and font sizes, but we want more power. We want to decide what type of font. we want to decide what font type to use. We can do this using font family, like this. H1 style font family, Arial, title. First thing we wrote, H1 big title. Inside the opening H1 tag, we added the style attribute, set it equal to font family Arial. This styles the H1 tag with the Arial font. We can do the same thing for other tags. So we could have a list, style, font family, Arial, hello. Here's a list of available fonts, instructions, error message, weird font sizes, something, blah, 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 browsers, surround value with style and other things. Finally, don't forget to separate with colons. That's semicolons. Good, good. All stuff we've seen many times before. Now, here we go. Instruction 1. Change the font size of the first list item to 16 and the family to Arial. We're just gonna steal this because that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed. I know I should type it out, but we're not quite feeling that right now, especially when it's right there in front of us. The list for the first list item, blankety blank, style and such. Change the font size of the second list to 12 in the font to Veranda. Change the font size of the third to 10 in the font to Impact. 12. Veranda. Veranda. Beautiful. And this, 10. Impact? Pretty sure it was Impact. Impact. Giggity. Save and submit. Something, did you remember to change the second list item? It's not Veranda, it's Verdana. I always make that mistake. Verdana. Typical. Rookie move, Steven. Rookie move. 11 to 16 recap. Awesome job. You've now got control of your web page, including color size, type, and type of your font. Doesn't really flow well. To recap, we use the style attribute in the opening tag like so. A, font 14, B, color orange, C, font family, Adoni. I don't like that word. P, style, font size, color, orange, font family, Adoni. Ugh. Not fun. Important to know that you can use the style attribute for paragraphs, heading, even the links. For the paragraph on line 7, make the font have size of 20, color blue, font family Arial. Since it's just one line, we'll go ahead and type out our frustration. Style equals 2 semicolons. Well, we've got a colon, semicolon, colon, and a semicolon, and another colon. Size of 20, okay. Font size, 20 pixels. Font family. You know, also, I'm pretty sure we learned some handy skill where oh, you know what? That was CSS, and I think it was Sass, and we're in HTML. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm pretty sure it was in the Sass course for CSS. There was the shortened version. Like, you could just put, like, pixels. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? It was the padding. You could just put in the 4 numbers with, like, the 3 colons in the order you needed, and it would do top, right, bottom, left, was it? Pretty sure that was the order. Or it was top, left, right, bottom, but I'm pretty sure it just went all the way around clockwise. Alright, or you could just do 2, and then it would do equal for top and bottom, and left and right for whatever 2 values you put in. We'll keep going. Party never stops. Font value. Oh, font, just color. Just color. I know we don't have to put it in the same exact order, but I'd like to just follow along with their example. Font family, Arial. Save and submit. 12 of 16. Da 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 da. Dee 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 doo da. Background color. The previous section covered a number of nice tricks to control how the text looks. Now we want to learn how to change the color of the web page's background. We can use the style attribute again and set it equal to background color red or whatever color you want. For example, here's how to change the background color of a page. Tag to red. Style background color red. Hello. Change the background color of the body tag to brown. To do so, add the style attribute to the opening body tag. Similar to the example above, change the background of the color in the ordered list to yellow. I'm going to steal you. Body tag, brown. Body tag, doo-doo, brown. Ordered list, yellow, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Body color to brown. Oh, I forgot the space. Look at that. We got body and style rubbing up against on each other. That ain't gonna fly. Really? Is that brown? It is just a red looking brown, right? I mean, look at that. Jesus. I guess chicken doesn't taste like chicken. Right? Maybe it's just the comparison to the gray background? It just looks so red. You know what? Brown followed by red. Look at how similar those two are. Dark brown? Dark brown. That's okay. We'll move on. Yellow. Save. Next lesson. 13 of 16. Aligning the text. Often it's nice to be able to move the text around. To do so, we again use style attribute, and then we use text align left or right or center to determine location. Style text hyphen align colon center. Make the H3 heading aligned center. Make the first item in the list align left. Make the second item align center. Make the third item align right. We're going to take you and copy all of that fun stuff and drop you in here. Center with a space. Actually going to copy again. Copy. Going to be perfect for the second one. Oh, we forgot the quote, man. We were right there. We had it. We had it. Copy. So there we go. You know what? Why does it not copy that last quote? That is driving me crazy. Left. Don't mind me. Hold on. Okay. This is the earth. Oh, my leg is cramped. Death. Death, death, death. Little cat, don't you jump up here. We are so close to being finished. Left. Nice, nice. And right. Beautiful, beautiful. Left, center, right. Fire away. Ta-da. Strong words. 14 of 16. Strong words. We can change the appearance of words. What if we want to make them bold? Surprise, we don't have to use the style attribute. Here are the steps. 1. Identify word or words that you want to bold. Surround those words with the opening tag strong, closing tag strong. Celebrate how awesome you are at HTML. Bold word sing on line 17, bold word to on line 18. Hello, my name is Strong. Good. Good, good, good. Sing. Strong. Little cat, please don't step on the keyboard. Sing. Nice, nice. Strong. D. And 2. Beautiful. Hey, yeah, little cat, you gotta keep moving. That is a real thing. Alright, 15 of 16. We are on the edge. We are right there. Isn't that right? Oh my god, little cat, you're so damn cute. Especially when you're not in the way. Emphasize words. Aside from bolding words, we often want to italicize words for emphasis. Hint, hint. Like bolding, we do not need to use the style attribute. I find it weird that they did emphasis with bold instead of italics. Isn't that a little odd? No? Little kitty thinks so. Only because your face is down, I can see past and see the screen, so lucky you. Like bolding, we don't need to use style attribute. Instead, identify the words you want to italicize. Oh, EM, that's why they did EM in bold instead of italic. Well, I still feel like they could have just italicized EM. Surround the word or words with the opening tag EM. Closing tag, be humble and grateful for your newfound powers. Line 7, the word that. Move your ass. Oh my god, and now your chest is in the way. Holy god. Whiskers, I love you. Oh, thank you. Who's a good cat? You are, when you're not in the way. On line 7, italicize the word that. On line 8, italicize the word so. Make sure you don't include the exclamation mark between the M tags on line 7. You got it. M's. Oh, as I literally include it right then and there. I can't see. Oh, wow, you just fully moving the mic and smacking me with your tail. Oh, cat. You're full of love. And confusion. And cat farts, but, you know, whatever. Save and submit, green checkbox. Boom. High five, little cat. No? No, you're just gonna rub your face on the monitor? That works too. This is section 16, so we're trying to finish. Oh, what's that? Are you confused why my hands are waving around and not scratching you? The scratches are for winners, cat. Yeah. Just give me like 40 seconds. I don't even think I need to do anything in this last page. Your tail was basically in my mouth. Summary. This has been an incredibly busy lesson. You've covered a lot. Congratulations. We have learned something. Make an ordered list, unordered. You're done with this lesson. Oh my god, you're literally stepping on the keyboard. Sweet baby Jesus. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Holy shit. Reset the code. Undo. Reset. Fantastic. Look, here, just, I'll love you. Let me just read it. Summary. This has been an incredibly busy lesson. You've covered a lot. Congratulations. We've learned how to 1. Make an ordered list and an unordered list, change the color, size, type of font, add comments to your HTML file, change the page's background color, align text, bold and italicized text. You're done with this lesson. Press save and God, you are so obtrusive. Oh my god, I'm like 8 seconds from being finished. Just chill, cat. You're done. There's claws and fur in the air. She's in my lap and her claws are in my thigh. And I have a... It's like I have a hamster in my mouth right now. There's so much fur. Holy shit. I need 12 seconds of focus, little cat. Just starting now. Instructions. You're done with this lesson. Press save and submit to submit code to finish. If you want to be a real boss, test out your new skills on a project. Make something to show your pals. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do that later. Save and submit code. Holy shit. There we go. Next, HTML Basics 2, close, social, claws in the thigh. Social networking profile. It's hard to believe, but when you know enough HTML, you can create your own basic social networking profile. Let's get started. Woo, go time. Yay, let's look at the beginning. If it's 6, or possibly less than 9, then I will consider knocking it out. Fuck. It's 7. Should I just knock it out? Or should I save it and it'll just be a really quick lesson for tomorrow? Hold on. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Too much fun for one day, right? Tomorrow will just be a short stream, and that's okay. Because, well, frankly, because The Legend of Zelda. So, that's that. We can live with that. We will read this little bit, though. You'll start to see a pattern here with, or you'll start to see a pattern with these HTML projects. First, we'll show you what you'll be making, then we'll walk you through actually making it. Why do you have so many claws, little cat? That's what I want to know. We're backing out of this noise. Backing out of this. Okay, Codecademy, where do we stand for today? 25% of the way through. HTML and CSS. We're concluding day 64 with 703 points. And, geez, I think that's about it. 97 badges. Good times. Good times. That's hot. Alright. God, that hurts my soul when I say that. Let's close out of this. OBS. Stop stream. Are you sure you want to stop stream? Hell yeah. Oh, cat. Blocked the whole time. Who knew? Alright. Are you sure you want to stop stream? Absolutely. Kill it.